And no doubt about it, the Springers were hungry going into Friday night's regional semifinal matchup with number 4 seed Douglas Freeman, who's had a fantastic year. Springers looking to put an end to it, however. And from the opening snap, you could tell what kind of game this was going to be. Little flare pass out to the right for Freeman. Pass is caught, but gang tackled by that Springer defense. Nothing doing, lost a yard. End of the drive, forced to punt. Got to watch out for this guy. If the Springers make it deep in the playoffs, it's going to be Kwanye Feeney. On defense and in special teams, he's got a house call. Touchdown, Springers. Yeah, when Highland Springs is really good, they bring their special teams. Almost 70 yards on the return, 7-0 Springers. More Springer defense, check this out. Bradley Perkins, who had a huge game against LC Bird in the quarterfinals, gets gang tackled. Daquan Giles. They try running the other way. That's not happening. Cameron Tucker gets bottled up. Meanwhile, on a cold night, always good to get the ground game going on the other side of the ledger for Highland Springs. Aziz Foster-Powell did just that, feeding him and feeding Michael Hodge all the way to pay dirt touchdown. Hodge, a 13-yard touchdown run, well blocked by the offensive line, well executed just like that. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. Highland Springs up 14-0. The defense not done. They held Freeman to 92 yards of offense for the first half alone. Owen Fallen gets sacked. Later, wobble, 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 Fallen. Second quarter, looked like Freeman might actually get something going here. He got a fake punt for a first down, and then that pass to Horn. Good for a first down, Jarrell Horn, and then, well, opportunistic was Highland Springs to get the fumble recovery right there. Nelson Jr., Lance Nelson Jr., and then let the big doggy, Aziz Foster-Powell. Foster-Powell, big night for him, 92 yards rushing, and he had a couple of scores to boot, and you're about to see one. Here it is again. I don't know how he got through that defensive line, but he does, and he finds the end zone one more time. Rushing touchdown for Powell. He's in the ledger for a score. Springers up 21-0 in the first half. Still second quarter highlights. Highland Springs looking for D. Jarrell Horn, big catch. Horn's been so good this year. Big gain, one of the biggest gains of the night for the Freeman offense. Looked like they were going to get going then. Roll out. Owen Fallen finding his man. Cameron Tucker good for the catch. But then, fourth down. Freeman's got to go for it. Broken up by that Highland Springs secondary. Takai Heath was there in coverage to break that one up, and Highland Springs would take over. Quarterback, Christian Martin, connects. Harry Lee Daniel, get out of the way. Athletic director was in my face all night long. Not in my face, in my way. Foster-Powell, though, the touchdown catch for Martin. So 92 yards rushing, also adding yards receiving. A rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown. 29-0 at the half. Springers, second half, Freeman did have their moments. Great defense there. Number 33, Jason Abbey with the stop. Tremendous year for Douglas Freeman, but this would be all Highland Springs. Number 19, Jakir Henley finds Paydirt on that. He comes in at the quarterback position, gets it going there. And then on defense, this guy's been absolutely fantastic. Kwanye Feeney on the interception. Highland Springs up 36-0. It's a running clock in the second half. Check this stat out. Since the playoffs began, I know it's only been 2 games, so they try to get Bradley Perkins going. Big time hit. Highland Springs has outscored their opponents by over 100 points, and they've given up 0. Nice moment to end it here for Freeman. They get the sack and the fumble recovery, but Highland Springs defense would hold. That ends the season for Freeman. Springers move on to the regional finals.
The kids understand what's at stake here. We have goals that we want to accomplish, and for us to accomplish those goals, man, we got to play better all the way around. And sometimes playing a game like that against your rival and losing, gives you a little sense of urgency, and I think that's what it did for the kids. So they're playing better, and we feel good about what's going on right now, but we got another big one next week.